the best idea out of each section. Okay, we'll all agree. Okay, so I'm going to pick something random. And before I do, I'd like to say, I'd just like to mention one thing about how design often starts. Okay, come on, it's time to quiet down. Class started, quiet. Class has begun, quiet, or leave. It's always your choice. It's okay for people to leave. What's not okay is to stay here and keep talking. Once class starts, quiet. Hey, quiet. Listen to me. Or leave. Either way, it's okay with me. But don't stay here and keep talking. That's the one thing that's not allowed. The only thing. Okay. What we're going to do is talk about a brainstorm. What's brainstorm? It sounds like a bad thing, but it's supposed to be a good thing. So, several of you asked me in the last day or so about these projects. Do you have to have a design? Do you have to have a finished product? Do you have to know how you're going to do it? No. The idea for the brainstorm is that we come up with some ideas, and everything is okay in the beginning. Now, in the end, some of them will find out it can't possibly work, right? Or at least we can't figure out how to work. So, not everything that comes out of a brainstorm is going to work in the long run. But the idea in the short term with the brainstorm is no idea is too crazy. Let's think about all ideas. Who knows? Maybe we'll come up with something really crazy. Like this idea of a tiny little box that could hold 1 million songs, right? I'm sure the first guy that suggested that, they all said you're crazy. The idea that we'll fly a spaceship to the moon. Somebody will get out, walk around, pick up some rocks, and come back home safely. Right? I'm sure the first people said, no way, that's crazy. We'll have a big tube made out of steel, a ship, and we can put 400 or 500 people on it. And we can fly them 500 miles an hour, 800 kilometers an hour across the ocean. And they can watch movies and have a nice dinner and drink some beer, sleep. It's nice and comfortable. And a few hours later, they're on the other side of the world. Humans have been around for 1 million years. For 999 years, 900 or so of those years, they didn't cross oceans. Now everybody can cross the ocean if they want to. Not only can you cross an ocean, it's safe and it's fast. And you don't even know it. You're sitting inside of a little tube watching the television. You don't even know you're going 800 kilometers. So it's amazing. So all of these ideas were crazy at one time. Now we think of what was commonplace. Alright, so the first group I pulled is a computer group that has Lenny, Martin, Saviola, Denon, and Dylan, and Royce. Okay, so let's hear your two ideas. Who's the spokesman? Are you the spokesman? Okay. Two of you? Okay, both of you. One up. Okay, this is the beginning of the future world that we're going to make. Here's our very first idea. Everybody quiet. Here's the very first idea.
Hi everyone. My first thing I will tell you is using voice command to solve the problem. The objective of using voice command to solve problem. So we create a software to script it on computer or mobile phone to solve the problem by using voice command. The idea comes to me when today the mobile phone, you can control the mobile phone by using the voice command. So why don't you use the voice command to solve the problem, such as mathematics or simple problem? And so when you see the problem, you take or read the given information louder, and the software will give you a solution immediately. And you will see the solution and the something in your screen, so the problem will so much easier. And the middle way will help you the self-building.
Professor, ladies and gentlemen, today I want to introduce my smart product. It has labeled Super Intelligent Glasses. It has three main functions. At the first time,
I think the first time you see math, you see very good. And so that is not simple applications.
Just before you go on, I'm going to try to make a list of the ideas. Is it okay to just call your software? Or would you like to call it? Sorry. Okay. I need a voice. Voice command. Okay. You're going to do eyeglasses. You said there's 3 bags, right?
Please be quiet. My products have the name of Super Intelligent Glasses because it will have suitability with everyone who has sighted, non-sighted, and have trouble with the eyes. The mechanism of the glass is based on the light of the laser. The laser will calculate the distance, but the imaging will light on the retina. The imaging, retina. The second function I want to introduce here, it has name Smart Food Profiler. Smart Food Profiler means you can find everything that you forgot. Yes. It based on the idea of the people who were scratching brain, scratch the brain and forget food. They will be upset when they want to find one thing that they can't find. So the glass will help you in this instance. The mechanism of the glass the smart fiber will become a camera. A camera and a screen and a microphone and a chipset, super small chipset inside the glass.
What do you think of these ideas so far? It's okay, we have lots more to go. Okay, so the next one, chosen at random. Fluid thermal G1. It is Marco, Peter, Kendi, Harry, Karen, and Scott. Okay. Need two people up here to talk.
Hi everybody. The first new thing I want to introduce everybody is the smart water stick.
Smart water street.
Everybody knows that Vietnam is a short people country, and the Vietnam have a lot of vegetable and something comes from temperature climate, and this must have lower temperature, and the islands use water to control the temperature for vegetable come from temperature climate country can grow faster and boost the growth.
Okay, good. Everybody understand? Really? Okay, so the idea is, excuse me, you're going to use water to control the temperature so that plants and vegetables that come from a more temperate climate can grow well. I think that was the idea. Very dry in the western part. And they do air conditioning. Some people do air conditioning using only water. There's what we call phase change, right? You know phase change? That's when it goes from solid to liquid to liquid to gas. Well, when water evaporates, that's a phase change. That requires a lot of heat energy to make the water turn into water vapor. So on the roof of the building, there's a big sprayer. And all it does is spray water so that it goes into very tiny drops and it can evaporate quickly. And that evaporation requires a lot of heat. So it makes the building feel much cooler. So it's like having air conditioning but with water. There's no electricity, no air, just water. They call that a swamp box. Which I don't know where that name came from. Because a swamp is something that's very wet and full of water. But a swamp box usually only works very well if the air is very dry. Okay, please listen to Mark.
I will give my idea sweet potato machine. Sweet potato machine. On a special mobile technology. You see, little potato and little I want to be pregnant. I think they put Anthony. When you break with root and to transfer it machine and it will transfer and build medicine and work Anthony to find potato and it will be food and we can use it.
Okay, that's interesting. So the idea is that the heat of the body is going to cook this food. Is that the idea? The heat from your body can cook food? Yeah. So the idea is heat from the body can cook the food. Yeah? Okay, interesting idea. Does anybody know how much heat is average for a human body? Yeah, not the temperature, but I mean how much heat is produced. Obviously, it changes a lot. Some people are really big, some are small, right? High metabolism, but we talked about HVAC as being a very important part of mechanical engineering, how you control the temperature of the building. So if you're designing a big building that's going to have a lot of people in it, there's a standard average temperature, not temperature, heat that comes out of the human body. So for instance, there's something like 60 people in here today. All of our bodies put together, we're generating a lot of heat. So the air conditioner should be designed to remove at least that much heat, maybe more, right? So it can cool the room down. So how much heat is average for a human body? Don't know. Okay, so it's about 500 BTU per hour. A BTU, what's a BTU? British thermal unit. That's a BTU. So, the old-fashioned system, which unfortunately the United States is stuck in, it didn't transfer to metric. The old-fashioned system comes from Britain. Okay. So you've heard of an inch, right? And a foot, and a pound, all those crazy units that come from Britain. Those were all measurements of the king. So an inch was supposed to be this distance right here. A foot was really as long as this foot, it's supposed to be. So there was also a crazy unit for energy called the British thermal unit. That's a unit of energy. So it's proportional somehow to watts metric system. Okay? All right. I'm going to erase this. And now we're going to have a little quiz. And the quiz is, I want you to write down on a piece of paper with your name what a British thermal unit is equivalent to in the metric system. Okay? It's the thing I just said, but the reason why I'm doing the quiz is because the back of the room is full of people that can't be bothered to pay any attention. So they won't know the answer to this. So just write it down on a piece of paper and you'll get some credit for it. Yeah, just remain that thing that a British thermal unit is proportional to. Just put it on a piece of paper. Okay, so market is 500 BTU per hour. You have to figure out how much energy it takes, for instance, to make a baked potato, sweet potato. I don't know the answer to that. We could probably look it up somewhere. How much energy would it take to cook a sweet potato, and then you can find out how long it's going to take for this class. Maybe it works, I don't know. I've seen news reports about people that take food and they wrap it up in foil, and they put it beside the car engine if they go somewhere. Because the car engine also generates a lot of heat. And then they drive somewhere. When they arrive, they open up the car, pull the food out, and it's going. And they have a nice meal. Okay, so let me have those. Okay, listen.
touch keyboard either on iPhone and mobile phone. But on laptop don't have this device. I really feel the influence of it. It has design that similar to traditional keyboard, but it is less surface on your laptop. When we turn on the surface of keyboard, we use that to reach the button and we input on touch key. This keyboard will have force sensor. We can actually click keyboard to enter data. When finger touch surface of keyboard, the processor will recognize the touch, but it doesn't enter data. Then new keyboard the by finger, the processor will recognize it will enter has feedback on laptop or this key will light up. So we can see that this keyboard is the same as button when used. If you by keyboard don't have touch key, no touch on this keyboard easy to clear. This keyboard has driver software to support and exchange language. Symbols or exchange file button if you want. The laptop is beautiful and useful.
Okay. Who else comes from that group? Number 2 from that group. What is your name? Okay. All right, here's Josh's great ideas.
Hi guys, I introduce my idea about black press or better technology by mouse computer.
Blood pressure. Okay.
You know that today many people sitting on the computer and have a stressful looking. So you need to have drivers with measuring the user's blood pressure quickly and commonly. We can mount the driver on the computer mouse by which we determine the temperature our blood pressure when using the computer for a long time. This is the structure sensor network in top mouse. It might be similar to a normal mouse, and but the surface is covered by the sensor bit. This is the sensor temperature of the body in the blood. In blood, the threshold. It is connected to the computer by will use SD code. This driver is practically useful for the early children, maybe for the gamer, because their health is easy to affect by a computer. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, let's get a dynamics group. How about subgroup 1? Oliver, Rocky, Alex. Is it 1? Colin? 71. 1. Alright, so we need to.
Hello, and we are dynamic group, and we come up with an idea about the transfer house, which means the house can transfer its shape and in color, whatever. Just like we play the games to resemble 1,000 PCs, and just imagine with the house we can combine like 1,000 PCs, and we can actually. We can change the size and the shape of the house, just the very different house, just completely different house, just using the dynamics. So just imagine we don't like the old house right now, and tomorrow we can wake up and see the house completely different. So to say another example for the chair, the chair we're sitting actually could be the cup. Driving to the class tomorrow, so it's dynamic, right?
Good morning. This is then I want to show you my freaking idea about full of traveling. You have a good week when make your running speed increase, and you can sum up to maybe 2 meters. So I think it must be good, very good. If you have this good and try to running, I think with this book you don't have to buy a car, because you can run fast at the car. So cars is no need. That I inform
Let's have somebody from Solid. Alright, Solid team, group 1. Oslo,
Jennifer, Basil, and Kim. Today, I use a mechanism that helps people go around the Earth. Now the Earth. The idea based on the theory that the Earth rotates around an axis for one round in one day. That's a fact. You have anything we come up with a mechanism that put people hanging in the space. When the Earth rotates about itself, it is hanging still in one space, one position, and this go like this. Assume that we are in this position, and this go counterclockwise. It go in this position, and it is Europe or Germany, China, anything else. It's very wonderful, I would say. If you want to travel to another country, you just have to calculate the position to hang on so that after a certain time, we can be exactly about that location. Assume that we are in Vietnam, and about one day we're in America. How wonderful it is. That's the first idea about, do you understand that? Who said no? I can explain again. Who said no? So no? Thank you. Imagine that behind this wall is the map. Imagine behind that wall is the map, and you have a mechanism that can help you to see what is inside the bedroom. Whatever that is. I think that is good. The second idea is to design materials that help people go through another materials. That's based on an idea that everything is made up of atoms. There are many cavities between atoms. And so we can create a material that is flexible enough for the atoms can be filled into those cavities, though it can go through another material. Thank you.
Alright, the second one especially sounded like a good sounds. So now we have 2, 1, 1, 1. So let's do another fluids. Okay. Alright, fluid thermal F3. Jackie, Wade, Zabi, Kim, Al, Tom, and Germany. Whose name is Germany? Who's Germany? Okay, here's the amazing Wade. Alright, let's hear what these guys have.
Today I want to introduce our group idea is about what underground plan system. It's a solution on the plan is I using remote control and using computer system.
Remote control for what?
cultural this bất tỏ and for the cultural it for the and bất tỏ for which that bất tỏ for the tree in the city that is
Now,
Hello, I'm Jackie. Then I will introduce my idea of my group. Its name is Calculation. It's the system usually compression engineer and gas pipeline. It's start water this move from container to electrician. Under the control of a battery, the water will be electricity come to hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen and oxygen when move to a compressed engineer by gas pipeline. Gas joins the process. Under the effect of hydrogen and the oxygen will reach to a great pressure. The effect of it makes people to move. After that, it will work the sensor before shock engineer. What the way to move remove system and move outside. It works easy for transport. It has practice very isolation and material identified.
okay, another dynamics to dynamics number 2. Mary, Jerry, Tiffany. Okay, the amazing Julie. Umbrella. It's a big version of this idea. Yours would have flexible solar panels built into the umbrella. That's good. That's good. Okay. And now the amazing Tiffany.
Like I said, in Vietnam, there have a lot of excitement. So I using the stupid behind. So my example, we can stop automatically the driver we can make it intelligent as human, we can communicate with the vehicle and make this communicate with the driver or the other drivers. The driver can control the vehicle by command. Just my
Okay, now solids number 2. Leo, Keegan, Matthew, and Cole.
Yes, we know that electrical energy is popular and widely used in human lives. It's distributed by metal wire made in aluminum or copper. With copper plastic. Greece supplies electrical system for human with growing rapidly pollution. We will have to spend much of material for production. And besides, metal resources are limited and realistic. This is a big problem for production. With the ongoing development of techniques, I think research make a material like carbon fiber that is likely to conductive. Acronym is electrical conductivity carbon fiber, ECCF. We will use this to replace ordinary electrical wires in the future. Carbon fiber is optimized for reliability, resistance, lightness, and resistance for rising high temperature in the chemical source. So it is designed material to make electrical wires we can withstand the impact of the environment. I think when we have this material, we will not only stop at electrical wires, but also start to using it for electronic. Yeah. This is the first idea, and the second idea. I can give the second idea.
You're doing a nice job. So no problem with the job you're doing, but I think one of you guys is good.
Protein that is life. Purpose is something that have if the people can get food with the motive that we can live.
My group is math and computer. The first idea of my group is its name is Glass Sample. With this, you can make beautiful, or you can deal with, listen radio, music, play game, or searching some information from the internet, and we can connect with other phone like normal mobile phone. You may see in the future that in Tupac, structure in Tupac lens and eyeglass frames, which stand is this includes speaker booster.
When you are alone, want to remember what happened in your whole life. So, but your memory almost gone. So, want to remember what exactly happened. So, want to corrupt the guidance and store memories. And when you are using it, you can have a feeling. Exactly. When you manage something that makes you very happy, you want to hit the guy to stop it, and when you go out, you want to remember that.
David Elias. Okay, the amazing life.
No, we come up here with three new ideas, but I think we have one of them. The first idea is to divide the huge amount of water. We can imagine like divide a sea or ocean. If you watch the cartoon, the Prince of Egypt, in that cartoon we have a prince that Moses. He can divide the Red Sea by his powerful son to help his people to move away from Egypt. You can different ways that with a huge amount of water, like on the river or the ocean. When we use the machine to make a wave of energy, and that can divide the water into two parts, different, separate parts, and when we can do this, all the work on the sea floor will be more easier. That's the first idea. The second one is about
let's have maybe teammates. That was a good job. Okay, thank you. Lance, and your name is
my idea is about wonderful fruit. Its name is wonderful fruit. A kind of fruit that can control temperature of the object with cover. I think it can be applied to keep warm or keep freezing for the object, and using spray. It can be used in not both to use like air conditioner.
Okay, here for the third solid state, that is Adam, Frank, Joe, Jenny.
This is a funny show. Our group will introduce new product that really popular in recent years. The name of the product is I call it is the the this has super of the storm transfer energy materials. Really long way, and I sorted it. This will be followed by two parts. The first part I will introduce some about the structure, and the second part I will introduce the applications. Because the structure this is like a sphere. Economics and the area master T humans. And in here it's be minus 50 degrees Celsius. This is a type of material that we observe that is from everywhere, even in the sun. It's a super transfer. The energy will become the connect with the energy control. And now, in 30 years, you notice some nuclear factory or some rich power. With this kind of product, we have set up and everywhere, even it's most useful in equal. It was up there. The heat we received from the sun very much. And the second thing, I will introduce some application about this product. With this one, it has the power. And the second thing, you can put it area. For example, it's not cold. It keep the weather is really cold. You see, minus 50 degrees Celsius. So it will solve some problem for the global warming. And so after this my idea.
Okay, good, thank you.
Hi everybody. How are you today? Today's question is how to have an iPhone. You like iPhone? No, you don't like? That's cool. I like iPhone and you want to have an iPhone and how can you do that? Because now everything in the world, the price change very rapidly. It's go like that, so like you're a student, so how can you save money to have an iPhone? So the second question is, what do you think all people in this room have in common today?
Right.
They have. They all of them wearing clothes. Okay. So but the question is, we have clothes for summer or the winter. So we have to buy a lot of clothes and it costs a lot of money. So today I just come up with a new material that we can have you just one clothes that you can wear for the whole year. Okay? So you don't have to spend money for clothes and you can spend for food, for iPhone. Okay? So it's simple, it's very simple. We have two layers. First layer one is like a green with the hole in it, okay? And the layer two have some like a ball here, okay? So you just imagine when the temperature is 25 to 35 degrees. This one will collapse. It will be smaller. So this one will be smaller. So the air can come to here. So your body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. Okay? So you will feel cooler. But when the weather is around maybe 15 to 25 degrees. And then this one will expand. It will be bigger and bigger. So it may you will feel warmer. Okay? So now you will know what the way to get an iPhone. Okay, it's a smart bedroom. Smart. Close, maybe. Thank you very much for listening.
That sounds really very interesting idea. Can you change the color or change the style? Yeah, well, I think maybe for toys, but samples all year is no problem. But I'm not sure about for girls. I think girls like to change the color. Okay. Dynamics. This is Alex, Jason, Kenneth, and Lucky Star.
The first idea is about anything fact. Just I have normally the air flow the control. Then when it rotates, the wind is horizontal. If we change the air flow like this, then so the wind will stronger because just. So I think it's like the long angle is the long angle of the wind.
So the idea is to control the angle where it blows?
Yeah. If we control when it's rotate, it's making a good flow, and this kind of air flow, it will the wind will
Hello everyone, my name is Akista. Today I'm going for surprise for you. I tell you about robot, but my product is perfect robots. Perfect robots. Robot is the overall appearance based on the human body. For example, hand, legs, so on. stimulation for the acid, fuel and Islam. Is interest safety special robotics can fly faster than 1,000 kilometers over 1 hour because the perfect robotics have a two compressors in the pillow. Because the complexity of perfect robot effort on structure robots. For example, mechanical speed and power density system and computational complexity. This is strong enough because it's been combined of many fields of engineering, cognitive science, linguistics. The world set for space, big power, is working in this process. So it's right, and it's useful.
Thank you, everybody. All right, last but not least. Well, maybe least, we'll find out. Definitely last. Tom, Kevin, David, Cook, Jimmy, and Neville. Okay, Amazing Neville.
When I tell you about the device support television and rehabilitation of temporary handicapped children. This device to support the person and rehabilitation of handicapped children. Implementation includes and design software. The reason with this device with friendly interface, the software will control the time span itself and together with forever. On the basis of memory, we indicated suggestion of doctor or protocol to get the care of technical capability and wide of electronics makes it possible to use such device in the rehabilitation of the mentally disabled. For example, the problem is difficult to relate mouse movements to the activity
see on screen. The quite recent touch screen is one of the solutions with good bring trust and new development in the reality the mentally disabled. The first idea and
the second idea, we can make another device that can use unique technique in our to control our computer. The first have equipment like helmet that we can our electric put in our brain and transform it to software. In our computer, the software will train that become action and
Okay, what do you think? So, let me, I forgot to bring my watch today. All right, let's take just a few minutes and maybe see if we have some similar ideas about what the most exciting ideas were, most exciting proposals. So we heard 26 projects. Who wants to nominate one as maybe thinking that it's the most interesting one? Actually, you know what? I think I have a different idea. Let's do this a little bit